Let me preface this by saying that I am not an expert, but I am the mother of a trans child. And there has been a lot of misconceptions about medication for the trans community, specifically minors. So growing up in grade school, I had a friend named Fern, and Fern started developing super early, like in 4th grade. And you could tell that she wasn't sitting well on her skin, and it was horrible for her. But here's the thing. By 7th grade, we all caught up, and Fern went on and enjoy the rest of her childhood, high school, so on and so forth. So now the difference between Fern and the trans kid
is that we don't have the same luxury of everyone else catching up, of everyone else feeling the same as us once we reach a certain point.
So the anxiety level that is created by not allowing children to take these medications and take a breath and grow into themselves is so strong that we actually may be harming certain children.
I've actually been thinking about this for a little bit, and that's why I identify as one of these. Right there. It's a good book. It's made by some old people. It's got good sense of humor. It's got fun stories. I like it. It's very NSFW. And it's very good.
The rights of women are absolutely paramount. And I'm going to quote the great Shannon Sharpe, my favorite football player ever, when he said, "We don't want to take away your rights. We just want human basic rights. We want to share in some of what you have." It's as simple as that. My inclusion is not your erasure. And if you are so insecure in the woman that you are, that you think acknowledging me as one makes you somehow at risk, then I would encourage you to do some soul searching, because I'm not a threat. I'm just a human. Simple as that.
Now, it's not really fair or nice to say any one demographic is prettier or better than the other. Now, anyway, on to your question. The reason why trans women can be so pretty is because, for the most part, cis people, they take for granted those affirmations in their gender identity. They've always been what they consider themselves to be. They've always been seen in society as what they consider themselves to be. So a trans person who can look at themselves in the mirror and think, one, they look amazing, and two, they look like themselves, there's a light there that cis people just don't usually have, because they don't have that experience as we do. And in a lot of cases, that light in our eyes makes us fucking hot.
Conversation with the dermatologist telling me that there was nothing that he could do to treat my scars, and that I would need to talk to a plastic surgeon to fix this. It is really hard for me to talk about this. Sunday, now when I'm filming this, I'm still breaking up just thinking about it. I've just been waiting for so long to get my scars treated. The fact that I was told that I can't get that done broke me. I scar badly. I'm half Asian, and if you're Asian, or at least not white, you have much worse scarring capabilities. Lucy, from Wednesday, had no clue what was going to happen. I spent my entire afternoon crying in the hospital, lobby place, just bawling my eyes out on FaceTime to my parents. It's been a long time since I felt this helpless about my body.
I don't want to be inconsiderate to how anyone feels, but I, as a woman, have had to actually hold my pee all day because I've been too scared to go into the female restroom, because biologically born females make me a threat when I am not, and create a threatening environment when there doesn't need to be one.
Hey, you made me fucking spill. What the hell? Oh, hey, we just wanted to ask you, what are your pronouns? Oh, she, her. Oh, that's awesome. No, seriously. We just saw you from across the bar. We were all the way over there, and we were saying, right? We were saying this. They are so gorgeous. They have the most beautiful bone structure, and we were like, we gotta ask them what their pronouns are. Yeah, you are literally slaying right now. Oh my god, have you ever been here before? Oh really? Yeah, you have. We haven't seen you here before. Well, I guess it's like nice to finally meet you. But yeah, like you're literally slaying. Don't let anyone tell you differently, girl. You are so fucking brave.
Seeing that we now have less than 7 years to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius.
That's right, less than 7 years. And according to the most recent IPCC report, that's probably not actually going to happen. So the question is, what are we going to do about this? Because if nobody cares about climate justice, and if we just let things happen the way they are, it's not going to happen. We're going to see disasters like we've never seen. So while we need to acknowledge the more pressing issues of our time, we can not forget this.
Tell me why you're at Pride.
Because I'm transgender.
Do you want to share anything about your journey?
It was very tough.
Does your family make you feel supported?
Yes, a lot.
How old are you?
I am 7.
And how old were you when you discovered your identity?
I was 2 or 3 when I first noticed that I didn't feel comfortable with being a boy.
How did your child discover this identity? How did this come about?
So ever since she was little, she was always a princess, always. She sort of like every once in a while would mention ideas of like wanting to be a girl, of feeling more like a girl. And then she started asking to like socially transition about 1.5 years ago, and her school's been fantastic.
Your family, your friends, everyone like makes you feel supported and loved.
Except for my friends. I didn't tell them that yet.
Oh, wait, do you want to be on the internet talking about it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope to be famous one day.
What do you want to be famous for?
Probably my songs or like famous drawings.
It wasn't even really a change. Like she's been expressing herself as a girl since she was old enough to get dressed. I think that being the parent of a trans child is totally different than what people think that it is. And I know you hear a lot about how we're going to have our kids go into surgery and how we're forcing them to make these decisions. The opposite is true. You know, I'm up all the time worrying about how the world is going to react to my kid. I would rather have her change her pronouns 1,000 times than have to write her obituary. I wish that people who have already decided that they hate us and that we're child abusers would actually talk to us. I feel like that would make such a big difference. But you're right, like the assumptions that people are making are the worst kinds of assumptions, and nobody wants to hear, you know, what our truth is. What it's like to actually raise a transgender child is just so remarkably different than what I would have experienced or thought.
What do you say to the people that accuse you of doing Munchausen by proxy?
So I think that the assumption for that is that, and I hope this is taken in the spirit what it just meant, is that means that we wanted to have a transgender child. And I love her no matter what, but I don't think any parent wants their child born into something in which they know that they're going to struggle. It goes against the idea of parenting for me.
In with this magical beauty. This is the new Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. Skin tints are super in these days because like that natural glow is really trendy. And Maybelline Superstay line is just like exceptional. Like all of their Superstay products I'm obsessed with. And you have to try this one out. I'll go in with a dropper like on my cheeks. I'll do like a dot on my nose, dot on my chin, and then like a little on my neck. And I'll just use my hands to rub it in like it's like a moisturizer. It is just like so soft and light and it feels so good on my skin and it's perfect for summer. I just love that it just like looks like my skin on its best day. Yeah, just like go in, you know what I'm saying? Look at how like gorgeous and like glowy that is. Next I'll take the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer and a little under my eyes. Not too much because we're going for a light look. A little on my forehead, on my chin. And I'll cover up some like blemishes too. And then blend that out. And for the eyes we're gonna go really simple and just take like any shimmer shade you like and put it on your eyelid. Blend out on the crease. Then a little shimmer shade on the inner corner and under the brow. Coffee break. Okay, now for lashes. So whenever I do my lashes, I always start with a Maybelline Sky High Tinted Primer, focusing mostly on the outer lashes. Like, come on, that's just the primer, like what? And then on top of that, Maybelline's The Falsies Surreal Mascara. Once again, focusing mostly on the outer lashes. Whoa, that's wild. And then to finish her off, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Gummy Bear. And then some setting spray, and we're done. Like, get into this skin. This Superstay Skin Tint is ridiculous. Like, it literally looks like my skin, but it looks so even and just, oh my gosh, so luscious. I love it. Ever since I've like really started seeing the effects of estrogen, I've started to feel more comfortable wearing like less makeup, and my skin has been like really grateful for that. And this stuff has like vitamin C in it. It's like really good for your skin. It's very healthy looking, but I still get that like makeup feel, and it's so much quicker than my last routine. Oh my god. So yeah, you're definitely going to be seeing this beat on my page. I hope this helped or inspired you. Let me know what you think. I love you.
You have two roads, and the whole point of puberty blockers is to give more time to decide which road is best. If you have a young trans girl who is denied puberty blockers and goes through male puberty and then only at 18 is allowed to take estrogen, they have already been forced down a medical path of regret. They have already, through medical and political means, been pushed into a category where irreversible biological changes were made to their body without their desire or consent or permission, purely as a matter of course, as the way our bodies develop, you know? But the decision to put them in that category when we have puberty blockers is a decision. It's a choice that is being made. The willingness to deny someone medical care to undo an otherwise irreversible or inevitable medical change is itself.
You all just want to be left alone. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, I am. I'm much happy about having gone through it. And it saves the lives of the kids who actually do go through with the hormone treatment. And you know, they don't actually, what actually happens is they get, what actually ends up happening is when they're that young, usually it'll end up being just hormone blockers, which are completely reversible. Completely reversible if they decide that's not what they want. But the thing is that actually going through puberty is so traumatic for some of these kids. It made me so detached from my body. And I can't undo that. I can't undo the puberty that my body went through naturally. But you can stop taking the hormone blockers if you want to. It's okay to do that. And these kids that actually, the vast majority, yes it is. No, it is absolutely true. That is incorrect. That is absolutely incorrect.
Did you ever wish you were a fish down in the sea, the salty sea?
If you have concerns or questions about your gender identity, consider talking to your doctor. There are many things that we can do to help. First of all, there are reversible medications that we can give that can help stop puberty where it is and let you explore your gender a little bit further. And then there is hormone therapy, which is giving you different hormones than are produced by your body. And then there are permanent changes that happen usually when you're a bit older, but those are going to be surgical. So talk to your doctor if you have any questions.
This is my voice one day on TV.
And this is my voice, 14 months on testosterone. Absolutely no regrets.
I can't be around white people any goddamn longer. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Trans people get a lot of abuse online, and recently someone online said to me, they said, you'll never be a real woman. Do you know why? Because you can't have a baby. You can't get pregnant. Yes, I can. I think I can. I have a lot of willpower. I have a lot of resolve. I have a lot of confidence. I think I can do anything I put my mind to. And right now, I'm putting my mind to having a baby. I don't even want one. I'm just doing it out of spite. And when I have it, inexplicably, somehow, by the grace of God, I'm gonna breastfeed it. But not with my breast, with the breast of a dog. I'll just leave it in the park and let dogs look after it. I'm gonna name it Clementine, whether it's a girl or a boy, and I'm gonna tell it that it can be anything it wants, even a traffic warden. In fact, I'm gonna actively encourage it to become a traffic warden. A dog milk drinking traffic warden that lives in the park called Clementine, that was birthed from the strange womb of a trans woman and squeezed out of my butthole. 'Cause by the grace of God, Lord Jesus Christ, anything is possible. Even squeezing a baby from a trans woman's butthole. So get used to it. Conservatives, get used to it. Atheists, get used to it. Jordan Peterson, this is the future that you fear. This is our world now, bitch.
Okay. Well, hold on.
I'm gonna yell at you.
Okay.
I'm so scared. Can I talk about that?
Yeah, talk about it.
I hate this.
I know.
Oh.
What I actually do,
hold on.
can I show? I'm not gonna do it. I'm just
Okay.
gonna. So this is sometimes I do that to sort of help. Like I sort of pinch. I'm gonna try and go as fast as possible. Are you ready?
No, hold on. I don't like it though.
I know.
Do you like it?
I don't mind it.
What's the question?
Do you want to close your eyes?
I will be closing my eyes.
Okay. I think you should do that now.
Ah, but then you're gonna do it.
I am gonna do it.
Okay.
Glasses off, eyes closed.
Can you do the hand now?
Do the hand
Can
now?
you-
Yeah.
can you do squeeze now?
Yeah.
Fuck, Pigeon.
I know.
What the thing is, I can get up to saying okay,
And then you
and
can't get
and
beyond
then it
that.
starts happening. I don't know what to do.
I think just close.
You keep saying
just
that, but
close
it's
your
not
eyes.
working. I need you to look at me like it's gonna happen.
What do you mean?
Like just talk. You know what I mean?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Is it out of me?
Mm-hmm. You did it. Good job.
Can I put my pants back on
Yeah.
now?
A riot! We will not be quiet! Stonewall was a riot! We will not be quiet! Stonewall was a riot! We will not be quiet! No, your history! Let Transylvanian fall for me! Let go your history! Let Transylvanian fall for me! Let go your history! Let Transylvanian fall for me! Let know your history! Let Transylvanian fall.
The cutest crew, you know how I do. Clear too, we be pulling through. And the nicest silks with the strongest strings. You know what I mean, it's the sweetest thing. Honestly, just look at you, then look at me. I'm feeling pretty, no matter the city. We packing lives and we